Hello, welcome back to richgalchannel. 我哋今日有個 guest.
My name's Chris. I work for a company called DTTTD. I'm the CTO there, and DTTTD is a new Web3 company, and our mission is to bring Web3 to more of the world. Many of us that are involved in the company, we started off as natives, right? So we've been involved in the crypto space, DeFi space, and now the NFT space for a while. And one of the challenges that we've had for a long time was that of adoption, right? So it's obviously better for everyone if there's more people involved in the Web3 space. Certainly, there's been a lot of adoption in the last few years, but it's mainly been driven by crypto, so fungible tokens, people trading, speculating, finding new ways of making a return. And then
that's us trying to get rich.
Yeah, that's right, and many people have, right? Many people have. And then we had DeFi as well, and that's spurred a few people, I think, to join the space. More recently, though, this new thing called NFTs has been, promoting a lot more interest, right? NFTs tend to be much more visual in nature, and so what we're trying to do is to build a wallet that allows people to really take advantage of the NFTs that they own. Because traditional wallets, like MetaMask, I'm sure you guys have a wallet, they tend to be built from a kind of very technology-focused angle, very finance-focused angle.
Not very friendly.
Well, it's a little bit challenging for our target audience, which is really more of the mass market, right? More of the mass market. And so the way that we've designed our product from the ground up is to make sure that it's very, very simple for users. What we're offering for, I guess, newbies into the space is to give them a custodial wallet. It only takes about 30 seconds to set up. We handle all of the kind of like tricky stuff behind the scenes. The user, all they have to do is enter a PIN number to secure their wallet, much like your ATM that we're used to. And so behind the scenes, we're securing it for you. You don't have to worry about seed phrases and writing them down and securing.
But do I still own everything I have if you own my seed phrase?
It's your wallet. We can't do anything unless you use the PIN code to actually make the transfer. And so much like you're trusting your bank to custodize your old traditional financial asset. But we also recognize there's this other problem, right? If we really want to bring more people into the Web3 space, we have to change habits, right? And we have to make it more fun, right?
Fun and easy.
Exactly. It has to be
so important.
It has to be fun and easy. We want to promote a behavior where they find it more useful and come back more often.
I'll actually come to my wallet daily.
So what we've done is we've created alongside the custodial wallet that we have, we've got social features in there because that's the fun element, right? We allow people to chat with their friends directly in the wallet, and then we also
friends or strangers.
Friends and strangers. So it's an interesting thing you point out there. So you can actually just based on someone's wallet address, you can message that wallet. So DTTD can be your persona, right? Your social persona.
I see.
You can, if you have multiple wallets, you can connect multiple wallets to Yeah. So because one of the problems that we as natives had as NFT collectors was that as you start collecting NFTs, you start collecting wallets as well, right? So you have multiple wallets, and there hasn't been a really good way of organizing all of your NFTs in one place. So that's why we've created the platform to allow people to connect dozens and dozens of wallets, and we've had a trial where someone's connected 100 wallets to the DTTD platform, and then you can see everything in the same place.
So basically, you consolidate all wallets to one place.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. That's right.
Okay. But then when you mention if I log into my Dotted account, all I need is just a PIN, right? 4-digit number PIN.
So
And how does that work with the security? Because
Yeah.
I have
That's
my
my concern
MetaMask
as
got
well.
hacked before.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even
Yeah.
with like those
She
seed
didn't
prints
know why.
and-
She still didn't know
I
why.
don't
Yeah,
know.
she still
Yeah.
don't know why she got hacked.
So
Yeah.
how about
okay,
security?
so let me split that up.
Okay.
So on the MetaMask side, so connecting your wallet, basically you're still in complete control. We don't know the secrets. So if you want to,
What do you mean by secrets?
so
Like-
your seed phrase, for
Okay,
example,
oh, okay,
and your ability to sign a message or sign a transaction,
Okay.
all of that still goes through MetaMask.
Okay.
Right? So we're not taking anything from there.
Okay.
We may prompt MetaMask to initiate one of these transactions, right? For example, when you're first connecting your wallet, we ask you to sign a message.
Right.
You sign the message to prove that you actually own that
Right.
particular wallet,
Right.
and that's it,
Okay.
right? So, and the way you sign it is the Dotted app will actually redirect you to the MetaMask app, and you actually sign it with the MetaMask, right?
Okay.
On the custodial wallet side, users can secure their wallet with a PIN. So that PIN is used to encrypt the rest of their keys, and we work with a third-party vendor to help secure all of that infrastructure. And so internally, there's no way we can actually move your assets
Okay.
without your PIN number.
Okay. Okay.
So all we need to do is just secure a PIN number, basically.
Yeah, much like your ATM. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. That's much easier.
So we have talked about your product, we have talked about the use case. We also want to understand, so what's your life is like to be a CTO in a Web3 startup?
Okay. Well, it's the first thing that comes to mind is that it's quite busy. Obviously, at this stage of our I guess evolution and growth, we're still very early. So there's lots to do. Not only building the product, but also building the team that builds the product, right?
That's
true.
And so yeah, so
So are you guys hiring?
I'll send you an application form. Yeah, but it's been so we've always known, kind of like from day one, Bosco Lin, my co-founder, and I, that it's not just about the product build, right? So you can build a beautiful product, and if you don't have all of the other things around it, like your growth, your marketing, right, your community team, your partnership team, then you make it very difficult for yourself to get something off the ground. And so it's been a lot of work to put that together, but at the same time it's been very rewarding.
And how do you become a CTO? Why would you choose this path?
Okay, I've always loved technology, right? I've always loved technology, although I
do
started.
too, but I
don't.
Yeah.
Most of it, I just don't get it.
it takes me 30 minutes to set the
That's good. That's good. I guess having interest is definitely one of the things. Having a desire to build, I think it's another. I started building stuff when I was much younger. Started building things in the financial services industry as well, in the hedge funds, and got some experience there. When I saw what was happening in Web3, it really reminded me of what happened in .com, and I'm showing my age, right? So this is at the start of like internet, right? You guys won't know anything about that, but yeah. So it reminds me of that excitement, that energy, the possibilities, especially I think for us here in Hong Kong, being a financial center, having the talent that we have around, not just in tech, but in various different kind of like supporting industries, I think makes this a great place. And so I jumped at the chance of being able to create something, right? To build something that pushes the ball forward, right? So back in the day, back in the day. I sound like a grandpa now.
Years ago.
Back in the day, I mean, the problem was you can't have, let's say, for example, email marketing until people have email accounts, right?
Yeah.
And so in the US, America Online helped a lot with that particular fight, right? Now the fight, I think, for Web3 is that if I'm a marketer, I can't do an NFT marketing campaign until people have wallets.
So wallet will be as common as email, probably a few years after, right?
Well,
so like this day, like I think 90% of the people in Hong Kong probably already have an email address. So
that's exactly right.
So wallet will become something so common as well.
I think so. I think so, and that's why we've made it so the platform allows you to connect multiple wallets. We see that the number of wallets that people have, it will just proliferate, right? And that's why we want to create something that will allow you to organize all of those wallets, connect all of those wallets into one place, right? And we'll be supporting Solana by the end of the year.
Ah, exciting.
So you being a CTO, you're sitting in the front of the tagline, and blockchain is such a new idea for us, right? But I guess for you, it's been a while. No? Is it not?
It's been a while. I think it'd be fair to say that so blockchain is the first big feature upgrade for the internet. The way that I would think about it is that we're both kind of like old enough to have experienced a world without the internet and without Web3, but also kind of like young enough to be able to really be native in Web3.
How long did it take you and your partner to actually through this concept and to now today? You guys will be launching. How did it?
Yeah, that's a great question. In a sense, it's been brewing a long time. My partner Bosco and I are bringing all of our years of experience to bear on this particular project, but we started thinking about it sometime last year, thinking about what we could do.
Just last year?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like less than 12 months?
Yeah. I think
We have our product ready to launch. Wow.
Crazy.
Impressive.
No, well, thank you for saying that. I mean, the team works very hard.
Okay.
And we recognize that time to market is very important, right? People talk about kind of like crypto speed or Web3 speed, and as business people or business executives, we definitely recognize that this space operates at a much higher, I guess, frequency in terms of the number of cycles than other industries that we've experienced, right? So as you mentioned, things can change quickly. So we recognize that we need to get out there fast, right?
And this is actually my next question. You said time is actually very important, but NFT market is actually not doing very well lately. So does that affect your project? And do you think it's a good time to either get involved in an NFT Web3 project, or is it a good time to invest into the space?
Okay, that's a good question. I think certainly that there's been a pullback, and you can see that the level of turnover has
even the blue
reduced.
chip project is not doing very well lately. I think even the floor price of Part A dropped quite severely.
But bear in mind that dropping severely only brings it back maybe a year, maybe 18 months, right? So we're at that same space, right? So I'd say if you've been interested and you're keen, it gives you more time to take a look and do your own research, of course, and see if now is the right time. You've been given a second chance to maybe enter some of these projects. The most important thing is for NFTs, we're still at the very start. And the types of and styles of NFTs will evolve over time. I think already we're seeing things evolve away from 8-bit PFPs or just simple collectibles to real fine art, right? That make it much more interesting to a broader crowd.
And one last question. I think we have talked about NFT, we have talked about Web3, but like currently NFT is still more for the minority. Only people who are into art, who are into speculative market, they're getting into it. But do you see a mass adaptation of this technology, and how will this market, or how will how would the functionality of NFT evolve in the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years is a long time, and by then, what I'd hope is that we see much more involvement in, kind of like traditional, especially organizations, right? So companies already recognize the value of NFTs for kind of promotion and marketing. I think a lot more is going to happen on that front because NFTs allow brands and organizations to really connect with their audience, right? To the end users, right? And learn a lot more about them. On another front, kind of like more traditional front, I think we'll see a lot of ground being made in terms of things like certifications, right? Professional bodies coming in and maybe issuing their certificates in NFT form, right? In terms of just ticketing, for instance, right? Events, right? If I am an event planner now, I'd definitely be looking at NFTs because using NFTs allows me to, again, build a bond or build a relationship with the event goer, and we can maintain that over time.
Oh yeah, true.
So those are just a couple of ways that I think that the space will evolve. Things will become less 8-bit PFP, and there will be more use cases and utility. That's all built around the world.
Chris, do you mind?
Mind? Okay, I'll just get the application form.
I mean crypto mind.
Oh, sorry. Do I mind?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I thought you said do I mind. Okay. Actually, no. I haven't. Although
You haven't?
No.
You're a tech person.
Yeah, I know.
But the electricity in Hong Kong is crazy.
It's a little bit expensive here. Although I have a little rig at home where I'm farming chia.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Do you have anything you want to share?
You want to add?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to invite everyone to check out the Dotted app. So that will be available on the iOS and Google Play app stores.
Thank you. Thank
you
you
so
Chris
much.
for
Thank
joining
you.
today.
Thank you so much.
多謝。
多謝，拜拜。
今集我哋就講住咁多先，記得嚟 subscribe 我哋嘅 IG、YouTube 同 Telegram 啦，拜拜。